funny. Okay, the title I put is Students of Lubavitcher Yeshiva Need to Get Divorced. That's the title. You should get divorced.
Wow, that's very catchy.
Clickbait.
Let's see if it...
Clickbait.
Okay. Here we go. The army. The Talmidim of Tomchet Minim have to now write a get. A get is when you get divorced. One more detail. To worldly things. To worldly things. In an army, although the reward is given to the commanders, the actual victory is accomplished by the soldiers. Therefore now, when there are those who mock the footsteps of Mashiach, the soldiers of the army must write a get krisus. Get krisus means a bill of divorce to all worldly things. They're giving up their desires. If they give up your desire to worldly things, they should not have any desires. Their only will should be the will of Hashem. Moreover, even if they have no knowledge or feeling of this, still, although I'm like an animal, I'm with you. It's explained in Tanya, that's part. It's saying, I don't understand, but because of Bahamas, I'm like an animal. In other words, I reach a level which is higher than intellect, and that's why I'm with you. So it's quoting Tanya. Okay. Hope that caught people. One more. That was from Sichas Purim Toshin Yud Ches. One more. This is from Sichas Chayel. Oh, we just had Chayel. So a little thing about that I was speaking about the Tzmimim, the Yeshiva Bachram. As we find ourselves in the darkness in the footsteps of Mashiach, when darkness shall cover the earth and unrefined darkness in kingdoms, it seemingly is not obvious that we are getting closer and closer to the Gula, to such an extent that there are those who think that the Gullus will go on for a long time, chas v'sholom. That is what we learn from the Tehillim, from the 18th day of the month, where it speaks about those who mock the footsteps of Mashiach. That brings us a lot of time. That as we're getting close to the Gullus, there's going to be people laughing at Yiddishkeit and Mashiach and the whole concept. That not only do they not await Mashiach to come, because we find ourselves in the footsteps of Mashiach, rather they mock the footsteps. They're just making a whole, we'll call it, litzanat out of it. They're making jokes out of the whole concept. So therefore the Rebbe says, this is the shlichus of the Talmidim of Yeshiva Torah Ohr. This is our mission. As the Rebbe Rashab says in the famous Sikha, whoever goes out to fight the war in America, right? And the Frierdiker Rebbe also repeated this in America. Whoever goes out to fight the war of House of David, I meant to say. And the Frierdiker Rebbe repeated this in America. If you're going out to fight a war, so first of all, the Rebbe Rashab said this, and the Frierdiker Rebbe, the sixth Rebbe, repeated this also. You're going out to fight a war, that the Tzmimim should save the Jewish nations from those who mock the footsteps of Mashiach. That not only should the belief in the coming Mashiach shine by the Tzmimim in all its strength, but even more so, they should also influence Yidden around the world to believe and await the coming of Mashiach. This is the job of the Talmidim, the Yeshiva Torah Ohr, that they have to be lights that illuminate. So this is our job. We have to be inspiration. So maybe I could just ask a question before we do the class. If you want to inspire people, Yiddishkeit wise, that's the Rebbe saying to do. How do you inspire people? What's an inspirational Jew? Maybe we're talking about being an inspiration, bringing light to the world. What's an inspirational Jew? Don't be shy. You want to be an inspirational Jew? I mean, we don't just learn letters. We have to
live it.
Practical. Yeah. I would say an inspirational Jew is a Jew who's living it. Who I would say he's learning. That's an inspirational Jew. Who's davening honestly, really with kavanah. That's an inspirational Jew. Who's performing mitzvahs with kavanah, behider, with simcha. Cares about doing them correct. That's an inspirational Jew. In other words, we want to go on shlichus and influence people, like the Rebbe is saying in his letters. It's not necessarily so much about what we say to people. What we say, it's part of it, but that's not only. I would say the bigger thing is actually how we do things, the way we act, the way we come, the way we daven, the way we do mitzvahs, the way we learn, do those things, and all of a sudden you become an inspirational Jew. That's my personal opinion. A Yid learns, a Yid davens, just by the fact that he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, he's making an environment and inspiring others. Okay.